how's it going? Welcome to the very first official episode of Wild World of Unboxing World. We're gonna go fucking wild here. This is so wild, we've gone completely fucking crazy. We've got our main camera here, we've got our above camera here, and we've even got close-up camera over here. We're taking this so fucking seriously, I thought, what the hell, let's go for broke. I'm sick and tired of watching the boring unboxing videos. Hey guys, today's video I'm gonna unblock this toilet, but first I gotta explain to you a whole bunch of bullshit that has nothing to do with the title of the video. No, today we're gonna take a look at a couple sets of monitors from my friends over at Kali. Now, you guys remember Kali? They're the guys who came out with the LP6s there a couple years ago and made basically the best bang for the buck monitors ever. Anytime somebody asks me, Glenn, what monitors do I get? I always say, Kali LP6! I've said it numerous fucking times. Hopefully somebody's gonna finally fucking pay attention to that at some point. Today, we are checking out two sets of monitors. We're gonna be looking at the IN5s and the IN8s. These are the IN stands for independence. I don't fucking get it. LP stood for a lone pine. Like, what the fuck was that, Kali? I just don't get it. What, you guys were Back to the Future fans? I don't fucking understand it in the least, but whatever. We've got 8-inch speakers and we've got 5-inch speakers. And best of all, they're three-ways. No, not that kind of three-way, you fucking degenerates. No, they're three-way monitors, meaning there is a woofer, there's a mid-range, and a tweeter. And they're concentric mid-range units, meaning they're gonna be sitting on top of the woofer. It's a pretty fucking cool design. Okay, enough yakking. Let's get to the main event, shall we? These are fucking heavy bastards, I'll say that. Wow, jeez. All right, so let's throw on Mr. Overhead camera here. Now, these are heavy bastards, that's for sure, but fortunately, you know, I got the bull castrator on hand. Let's crack this fucker open. Let's see what we get for the money here. Ooh, just what I always wanted, styrofoam. Ooh, safety instructions and quick start guide, yeah. All right, here we go. Actually got some foam around this. Looks like it's in pretty good condition. Now, the thing about unboxing monitors is you don't want to grab it from the top like this because there's a good chance you could put your hand through one of the speaker cones or something like that, or damage it in one way or another. You guys are musicians, believe me. I know you're going to figure out a way how. Like that, you could even break your fucking table like I just did. I really got to get a better table. This thing's a piece of shit. Oh. I got this table to use on music video shoots, and you see this, the plastic's just like completely gone here, and this doesn't hold shit very well at all. I think I need a new unboxing table, like, really badly. Fuck! Fucking hate this thing. Fuck! I really fucking hate this thing. You know, I'm always screaming at musicians for bringing in janky ass instruments and whatnot. You think I'd go buy a new fucking unboxing table to help me get my job done quicker. Fuck, for all I preach, you think I could fucking practice it. Jeez. All right, gonna try this a little bit lower. See if this will get the shot. There we go. Yep. Okay, now we're not taking up the entire thing. Now what I'm gonna suggest is drop this on its side so there's no danger of damaging any of the components, and just gently pull it out. Much better. Okay, cool. Make sure we're not sitting on the components, which we are. That's why they wrap this shit. Okay, cool. So we get power cable and a whole bunch of foam here. Oh, that's cool. Hey, look at that. They actually cover the front here where it's delicate. That's great. They put it here for the bass players. What's that say? Remove before use. Just in case there was any fucking confusion there whatsoever. You know, I know half of you guys are sitting there going, oh, you're funny, Glenn. Of course we can figure that out. And it's like, yeah. How many of you guys asked me how many questions after I announced oldies but baddies last year? What do you mean? I don't get it. I don't understand. Believe me, there's a reason they put remove before use on those fucking speakers. There's a very good reason for that shit. Because they know their audience. All right. This is actually a pretty nice looking monitor. Let's take a look at this. So there's our tweeter, and there's the woofer and the mid-range, and that's paper cone. I was expecting polypropylene actually, but we got paper there. Looks like this the tweeter's polypropylene of some sort. Might be. The cap is anyway. It's very delicate. Anyway, very nice. It's got dip switches here so you can set it up for your various configurations where it's placed in the room. Very easy to follow. Explains what you're boosting, what you're cutting, and how it all fits together. That's really cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the sister to this thing and show you guys them back to back, and then we're going to take a look at a couple of specs. So this is the 8. Gotta say that's gorgeous, and it's freaking heavy as hell. So heavy it broke my fucking table. All right, let's see if I can fix this fucking thing. Jesus Christ. Okay, hopefully this holds. Nope. Duct tape would probably help. Stay! All right, so these are the IN5s. Like I said, these are the little sister to the IN8s. There's a few different specs. We're gonna go over those in just a moment. Let's pull this out of here, see what we get. Ooh. Now, once again, power cable, instruction manual. Fuck's sakes! I hate this fucking table, I really do. Anyway, fuck the table. Let's just pull this out on my leg here so we make this work. Or just, fuck it, this'll work. All right, there we go. Fuck the unboxing table, seriously. Let's see what we get here. Once again, just to be extra special clear here, remove before use. Don't leave this on your speakers before you fire it up. All right, so yeah, it's just the baby version of the IN8s. Same deal, just a little bit lighter. It's a little bit smaller speakers. These are 5-inch woofers instead of 8. And for all you drummers out there, that's this many. And here we go. Yeah, this thing's going in the fucking garbage. Oh my God. I really fucking hate this thing. All right, this looks like it'll stick. Maybe. Please. Okay. Let's see what we got here. All right, here. And weighs in at 23 pounds per speaker. Now, just to clarify here, I just checked out the Sweetwater site and double checked my specs here. So on the IN8s, we've got 140 watts of total power. There's 60 watts in the woofer and then 40 and 40 in the other two speakers. But on the IN5s, there's actually 160 watts. So we're packing 20 more watts in the little guy here with an 80 watt low frequency driver. I'm guessing that's just to kind of compensate a little bit. He said compensate. So yeah, this does have a little bit more power in it, but this is going to give you a slightly more extended frequency range if I did read my specs off correctly. That being said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw the big guys here up on the stands, and I'm just going to do a real quick mix for you guys just so you can hear what's going on. Let's check it out. Okay, so we've moved over to the desktop here. I'm at the side, and I just got a mix up right now because I just want to tell you guys about what it's like working with these guys. So what I've done is I've taken the monitors and put them on their side so they're going to work with my stands and have the tweeters at ear level. I'm sitting here in an equilateral triangle. This seems to be working very well for me right now. If I stood the monitor straight up, I'd have to make a choice. I'd either have to lower them down to get the tweeters at ear level, or I would have to raise my seat up, whatever. If we put them side to side like this, it seems to work pretty well. Now, you can only do this with the IN8s and the IN5s. If you're using the LP series, they're not designed to be put on their sides like this. Generally, you'll want to have your ears pointed right here, especially if they're standing up. That's the kind of part you want ear level. You want to get just between the woofer and the tweeter. In this case, we've got a mid-range as well. So what do I think about working with them? Well, I just went to go do a mix playback and I realized, hold on, I've still got my tube Verimute on the master bus back here turned off, and that's immediately told me, okay, something's wrong. So that's a hallmark of a really good monitor. That's what you want. You're going to want these things to not lie to you if you want to be able to hear what's wrong right out of the gate. So yeah, here we go. Here's a mix I was working on last night with these. This is what I got so far. All right, really liking how that's starting to turn out. Like I said, I love the fact these things told me what was wrong right out of the get-go. I'm like, hang on, something's not right. Oh, I forgot to turn something on. So that's really fucking important in a monitor, that it be truthful to you, that it's not going to be flattering to your mix, that it's going to bring you all the ugly truth. So that'll allow you to monitor much more clearly and much more honestly. Now, I got a little fact sheet here just so I don't forget all this stuff. The IN8s are going for $399 each. That's $800 a pair, or $349 each for the IN5s. So that will get you $700 a pair. If you've got the space, I'd recommend getting the 8s. If space is a premium, I'd say you get the IN5s. Really can't go wrong with either. They seem to be a good mid-range priced monitor. They're not super expensive. They're not super cheap. And if you're looking for super cheap, if you're flat broke like a lot of musicians out there, as always, I say get the LP6s. They are only $149 each, so $300 a pair. And they're the best bang for the buck monitors I have ever come across. Can't say enough good things about those, that's for sure. But props to Kali for putting out the new version of the IN line. Pretty damn cool. And watch for these in a future upcoming video, because I think we're going to make a fan very happy with these. I'm actually going to be shooting that episode tomorrow. Hopefully this one's going to be out before that other one airs. We don't want to give away the surprise. Anyway, before we go, just want to say, if you want to get your hands on these, if you're in the market for a monitor, you don't know where the hell to get them, head on over to Sweetwater. I'll have some links in the description below. You can check them out there. Maybe click something there. That's an affiliate link. Maybe I can make a buck. Hey, that way maybe I can buy more coffee. All right, that's it for this episode of Wild World of Unboxing. Hopefully you found it as wild as I did. Hope you had a good time. Hopefully you'll be back for more. Don't cue the rat song. Anyway, till next time, get out there and make some great music, you magnificent motherfuckers.